Welcome back to the 5-Room Dungeon. My name is Saucy, and I'll be your DM for this block. We are playing the Heist, room number 4, and I'm playing here with the party of the Crooked Bleeding Crown. Please introduce yourself and what you guys are doing right now.
Hi, I'm Caspian, and I hate it here.
All right.
I'm Salvatore, and I'm wondering if we should go back for those people.
I'm Ioric, and I still kind of want them dice.
So just to recap where we left off, we just left a, what do you call it? A kill room floor?
Murder room.
Murder room where the party was sent in. Beautiful music made them see hallucinations of wonderful things. All the while they're inhaling poison and bleeding from every orifice. Some of them didn't make it out of that room. There are you guys made a contribution to the room. However, you did get a pretty sweet staff in the process. Not a bad score there. Everybody is down on hit points except for the Druid bear, and things are not going well. But we are in a new room here, so I'm going to go ahead and reveal what it looks like. Along with you is your extraction team. At least 2 members of your extraction team. You've got Varric and Borin. Varric, the leader of that group, and Borin, the mule, the big guy who looks like Shrek if he were a nice young Greek boy. And
A human Shrek.
Kind of, yes. He just wants to get back to a swamp, He's just trying to make ends meet. But here we are in room 4, and room 4 looks a lot like this. Do I want to show you the image? No, I don't want to show you the image yet. Wait, what do we got there? Don't mind me. I'm trying to sort things out. All right, welcome to the Heart of the Mountain, boys. The Heart of the Mountain is a colossal room with a ceiling that is 100 feet high. Right, this giant bowl-shaped room, it has curved edges which swoop towards the bottom, and there is a 5-sided structure in the middle of that room. Coming out from that structure, like spokes on a wheel, you have 5 enormous staircases leading up to 5 separate exits, one of which you just walked through. So you're now at the top of this set of giant stairs, 10 feet down per step. On each side of the stair is an embed in the wall where chains once were. There are now 2 chains that are attached. One is on your left, directly on your left, and one is catty corner to you inside the room. So let's say 2/5 of the way around the room. And the chains are glowing with some type of inscriptions on these chains. The building at the center of the room looks like it's made of the same material as all the other rooms that you've gone through, and the chains are kind of rattling. You can see that whatever that they are chained to is moving around. So here's an image of what this room looks like.
But there's only 2 chains left now, right?
There are only 2 chains left. However, to the upper right, you see that there is warm light coming from a door shape at the top of one of the staircases.
I'm going to kind of flop down on the ground, and I'm going to look at the bear, and I'm going to ask him, what happens when you roll the dice?
I'm going to kind of sit there and think for a minute.
Yeah, so while you're thinking, that's when the whispers strike all of you. So let me have a wisdom saving throw from everybody.
1.
6.
5.
Oh, we all failed it?
Yeah, so
I'm
that's...
gonna use one of these.
You're going to use your heroic inspiration to re-roll your saving throw. Okay.
That's way better.
18. Okay. So you're good. I need a D4 roll from both Caspian and Salvatore.
1 second.
No, you're going to re-roll your saving throw? Go ahead.
I don't want to die right now.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
The same thing.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and roll that D4
Yeah,
for
I
me.
got
do
you,
me
I
a
got
favor,
you.
re-roll the d4.
All right.
3.
So lower your wisdom by 3.
I don't want it.
You're gonna re-roll.
Yeah.
Okay, re-roll.
That one, baby!
Fuck me.
That's so much worse than what you rolled.
Yeah, roll a D4.
At least it's the same outcome. Hopefully.
I hate d4s now.
1.
So lower your wisdom by 1. And this voice that you hear, which sounds like a collection of voices at once, just say the words, "Break my chains."
That's what I heard in the other room.
What the fuck?
That sounds like a trap.
No. Did the bear just talk?
Fuck.
I was just gonna start walking towards one of the chains like nothing weird happened.
Stop him. Don't break the chains.
So the chain to your right, and I don't know if you guys have all seen this image. I mean, there's a gap of at least 10 feet from you to where the chain is. The chain is up high, and it swoops down towards this structure at the center of the room, which is hundreds of feet away. I mean, it's way down there. This
So I
room
can't
is
rise it.
massive.
I can't like get up and like reach, like pull at it.
No, you would have to like leap up there, which would be problematic because the drop down is, let's see, you're about 5 or 6 steps up, so that's at least 50 feet plus probably another 10, about 60 feet drop.
So that would probably sting. Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't make it up there, it would be a bit of a fall.
How high is it when it goes all the way down to whatever it's chained to?
So the doorway, I mean, it looks like a very tall doorway at the bottom, and you can see in the image where the chain kind of comes in right at the same height as the doorway, except in between doorways, right? So you go doorway chain, doorway chain, doorway chain is how it was originally set up.
I would go towards the doorway in the.
So you're going to go down these
Yes.
massive steps. All right, so athletics check to climb down these 10
I have
steps.
a climb speed as a bear, so I can kind of claw my way down.
All
That's
right,
for me to
well,
roll anyway.
athletics check with advantage.
Where is he going?
He's going down.
Yeah, it's a like 23.
Yeah, so you're able to descend. Let's say you're able to descend halfway down this giant staircase without any issue. So he's going down the steps. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to just yell out into the shadows. Why should we release you?
Yeah, so there's no shadows. It's kind of this giant room that's the only glow is coming from these chains and a faint glow from inside of the structure itself. There's an echo, right, of inside this massive room.
You said that there were other exits, though, right?
Mm-hmm. At
What?
the top of each of these 5 staircases around the room, there's an identical doorway like the one you just exited. One of them has warm light coming from it.
One of the exits does.
One of those doorways, yeah.
Okay. And is it one that a chain is leading to, or?
Yeah. I mean, there are 2 spots where chains could be next to it, and it's next to one of those spots.
What if we just leave and don't touch these chains?
What if we all heal? And take a minute.
You want to take like a 10-minute break?
Yeah.
Quick?
Yeah, I do. I'm
Before
bleeding out.
Do you say that loud enough for me to hear? Because I'm.
You didn't give us much chance.
You were like diligently like climbing down, walking, climbing down.
There's stairs. What else do you do with stairs? You go down them.
I don't even know if I would call these stairs. They're so massive. They're like a staircase made for giants.
So yeah, I want to heal up.
All right.
And
So
I'm
you're
going to
gonna
burn all
take 10
my hit
minutes to
dice.
just kind of think things over.
If he's gonna do that, I'm gonna do a second wind before I do my my break.
To do 2 actions on the same turn?
No.
To do healing.
Yeah, I get a heal, and then it's gonna be recharged by the rest.
So the second wind, you get a use of that back after your short rest?
Just one.
Okay.
I got 2 8s and a 7.
That's so those are
10.
your 3 hit dice to heal.
Yep.
Okay.
And then 1 hit die. And is it hit die plus con?
Yes.
So 15 back. I'm back at full.
So what did you roll? you
I rolled a
second
10
wind.
for the second wind, which is probably more points now that I think about it.
All right, great. So, athletics check from Ioric. Oh yeah.
Nat 20.
13 plus 5.
Yeah. Okay. So
18.
as you approach this structure, we'll call it the inner sanctum of the mountain. The whispers are speaking stronger to you the closer that you get, and they are saying the same things to you. And here's a whisper that it gives to you.
Okay.
Let's have a wisdom saving throw from everybody.
Did we all hear the whisper, or we're just getting...
Not that one, but you're hearing other whispers who are, it's basically droning on, break these chains, break these chains. And you're sitting for 10 minutes straight of these whispers.
15.
So
Well, I'm not. They are.
so you rolled a 15? And
12.
What did you roll? 12. And what did you roll?
13.
13.
What is the thing encouraged to call it? It's like return the
Return
the slab. The
slab.
slab. Yes. Return the slab.
Okay, and you guys give me 2 more wisdom saving throws.
13?
16. 13.
Another one.
All right, roll a d4.
3.
3. So you lose 3 wisdom.
You're becoming quite unwise, my friend.
Okay, so Ioric.
Wait, so when you did a 13, did you put in your modifier?
My... I would have been a 12, but that had already passed. So,
And now you're at a -2.
yeah.
Sorry, Jim. Yes.
Okay. So you have now approached the inner sanctum, and at this point, the whispers are speaking so strongly to you, and they offer you a bargain. And I will write that. But as you guys are...
We'll give you the dice if you break the chain.
I can get the dice. I can take your life for them. You're just resting right now.
So as you guys are just hanging out, Varric and Borin are hanging out with you. They're having a good old rest, and Borin is like starfished, right? Like he's like really resting hard. Like,
Oh,
he's great.
this is his last sleep.
And Varric pops himself a little healing potion just to get, all right. Just having a little drink there.
How many of those you got?
He
Now
says,
0.
this was just the one. I found it in the banquet room.
Uh-huh. I wish we had the bear here to search him.
I can't hear you. I'm downstairs.
I know.
I'm downstairs not getting
So is
corrupted to
the
death.
bear dead now?
You can see
I'm
me.
talking to him.
Is the bear dead?
Yeah, are we just... I mean, you say I can see you, but you said these were like... How big are the steps again?
10 feet down.
And he's gone down how many?
We haven't.
He's all the way down.
Like, we see him down
You
there?
guys sat there for 10 minutes watching him climb down there like, man, he's doing it. Good for him. He's really doing it out there. So these strong whispers are whispering to Ioric, who is now at the edge of the inner sanctum. And you guys are up at the top, and Varric is sitting there, and he's like, "God, something's wrong with Borin."
Got another one of them healing potions you can give him?
No, like I said, I just have the one I found in there, and I know I'm not the only one hearing the voices. The bear said there was voices. I hear the voices now,
Yeah, we do too.
and I mean, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Go where?
You see the tunnel over there. You see the doorway.
Yeah.
That's got to be the way out.
Sure. Obviously, this place isn't designed to lead us into our doom or anything. So, definitely wouldn't make the best way to kill us glow or anything like that.
Do you have a better idea?
The
No.
door that's not glowing. She
You-
said there were 5 exits, right?
Yes, yes.
When in this conversation do I hear this?
You're standing in front of this doorway. Just
Well, are they like talking? Because
you
I would
can't
res-
hear them.
Oh,
They're
I
very
would-
far away.
I would respond to that.
Yes.
I would yell very loudly, "How?"
Okay. We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to Ioric in front of the inner sanctum. But you boys are at the top of the stairs, and you are proposing which way to go?
One of the doorways that isn't lit.
One of the unlit doorways. So there are 1, 2, 3 doorways beyond, except outside of the one that you're standing in front of.
Well, I have 3 expendables.
There's 3, right?
Varric, Borin, Salus, Salavar,
Salvatore.
Savalate. Pick a door.
So Varric says to Caspian, he says, with all due respect to my fairy friend here, you're the one with the payload. Where you go, I go.
I want to investigate around the doorways.
The doorway you're standing in front of?
No, because that's the one we came through.
You want to travel all the way down the steps and then go back all the way up another set of steps?
Oh, you can't go like around the border?
There is a massive gap in between, which has a glowing chain dangling above this chasm in front of the 2 staircases.
You know what? If I've learned anything from the bear, it's to just live life.
It does work.
And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at the chain.
You're going to blast the chain.
Yeah.
All right. You have to roll a spell attack.
Yeah.
Can I stick my staff in the way?
What'd you get, buddy?
You want to jump in the way of the Eldritch Blast?
I want to stick the staff in the way.
You may get it regardless, just so you know, based on what his facial reaction is.
Roll the dexterity saving throw.
No, I'm joking. I don't really want to do that.
Oh, this
Seems like
guy.
a terrible idea.
He likes
This
to do
guy
that.
with the bands.
It's his What'd you roll, John?
See, I rolled a 2, so what happened is I thought he was going to jump in front of it.
Yeah.
So I tried to aim it away and probably still hit him.
Well, he didn't jump, but
I got a 2.
your shot was you were aiming for the chain.
Yeah.
Just pew. So it misses.
Yeah.
Don't
And-
you?
and
Don't
I don't
you,
know if Eldritch Blast ricochets or
Doesn't
anything.
Eldritch Blast get 2 shots and you roll for each? Or
I don't think
As,
so.
as the cantrip goes higher, you get multiple. As your
I
level gets
don't- I
higher,
only have 1 right now,
yeah,
Okay.
it's like an
So that's going to be a miss on the chain.
clearly.
it's a cantrip. Just do it again. It's Eldritch Blast.
That is true.
Just keep blasting.
It's free.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it doesn't kill me.
So I just came out blasting. Pew, 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 pew. Voices, do your worst. I'm going to write down some more voices. Okay, Salvatore, as he's over here.
7.
Wait. So, initiative here. Salvatore, what would you like to do?
All right. I got nothing right now. This is outside of my wheelhouse so far.
Mm-hmm.
I
I got an idea, but you're not going to like it.
yeah.
Ioric would like it.
Do you want to hear it?
Is it roll a wisdom save?
Return the slab.
Yeah, return the slab. Or suffer
wait a
my
minute.
curse.
Because I get about 6 points before I'm a blithering idiot, I think.
Oh, you just die. You don't blitz.
Wisdom?
Yeah, if any of your stats hit 0,
You
game.
die.
Yeah, it's game.
You go
So
crazy.
roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Hey, that's
That's my idea.
That's -2.
All right, 16.
Oh, nice.
So,
Oh, here you go. You hear whisper.
Return the slab.
Okay. Now Caspian. So Varric says, "So, are we breaking chains now? Is that
I don't know what else to do.
It says roll the.
I got to be honest.
Roll the dice.
I would like to go. I think we should go. I think we should go with where the sunlight is. That looks like a good time.
And I think the first whisper we heard when you showed up said, "Don't trust anyone." And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Well, let me ask you this: on who? On Varric?
No, on the chain.
On the chain.
I'm just kind of ignoring
You're
him.
gonna keep blasting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just come out and I start blasting.
You just start blasting.
15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And that's not a D10.
D10.
7.
Oh, I gotta see how
Plus
many,
your charisma.
how many hit points do these chains have.
Oh, I didn't take a nick to charisma. That's good. So, I
it's
think
kinda
that's a
shooting.
+2.
Spellcasting.
Lose my main stat. I mean, it's good, but I've taken so much wisdom damage that if it wasn't my main stat,
You'd
I'd
have been
probably be dead.
Yeah.
So it has worked out in my favor.
How many damage?
9.
It has not
9?
worked out in mine.
Nice.
You're host.
Strength was not my
Correct
dump
hit.
stat, but it was. Strength was my dump stat,
have
but
hit my
wisdom was a
battleship.
close second.
Okay.
But yeah, so as the Eldritch Blast hits the chain, the magic kind of swirls around it and ripples down the full length of the chain and into the inner sanctum at the bottom, just blowing right by Ioric, who is standing in front of the structure. And Ioric, as the whispers are just now rattling inside your brain, what do you say out loud?
I yell, Hal.
How? Let me see your. I forgot what I wrote. Oh. Okay, we're gonna write another whisper and send it to your way.
I'm also. Is there something for me to go into where these chains lead?
Oh, you can go inside the doorway. If
That's
if
happening.
you look at the picture, you can go in there.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah, you can go in there.
I'm I would like as I hear that voice, like I would keep continuing towards where the chains hit. Return. That's all I can think of now. Is just return the slab.
Break the chains.
It's a great video
Roll the dice.
where
Return the
the
slab.
guy's standing in the kitchen and his son comes in the house and then he starts hearing that and he throws the kid outside.
So the whispers are speaking to you stronger and stronger. You enter into this inner sanctum, and you guys see the bear vanish inside. And we'll get later to what you see
I've
inside
got
there.
things.
As it has given you the answer to the how question. Okay, so outside, so Varric is also firing on the chains with you. Like, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. And what does he fire at it? He's got a light crossbow.
Don't feel like that's going to do anything at all.
It's 1d6, I believe.
Yeah, but it's a metal chain.
That doesn't matter in D&D.
I guess.
Miss.
Well, it also doesn't matter if you miss it. So
If we're shooting, I guess I'll start shooting.
Great.
Better than nothing.
I love this. Caspian, give me a wisdom saving throw.
15.
Yeah, you're good.
Stupid negatives.
it's only going to get worse.
I know.
Okay, and Salvatore?
So I'm
You're
gonna.
blasting?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at one of the chains. The chain that he just shot at if it didn't break, I guess.
Okay.
23.
This is exactly why Boren doesn't
23?
seem so good. 'Cause he doesn't have any
yeah, that's a
wisdom.
hit.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. Okay. Okay. Ooh. While you're firing, you notice that Varric is attempting to pick your pocket.
Me?
I'm gonna turn
him?
on Varric and fire Eldritch Blast.
You're gonna try to fire Eldritch Blast at Varric.
Yeah.
Betrayal.
Okay, go ahead and let's roll initiative.
I'm out of phase, so you guys have a good time. I got things.
Okay.
11.
You don't like that dice?
No.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a 3.
A 3 total.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not so bad.
It's not great.
No, you're last.
I've got like 60 d20s, man. Just FYI.
Well,
You're not going to need any of them.
Oh no, they're for him. I'm doing fine.
Okay, so Salvatore, you're first. You not only does he see Varric pickpocketing, you also see him pickpocketing. He's picking Caspian's pocket. So it's your initiative.
Sorry, I was just reading something that I feel like.
Yeah, don't do that. What do you do? Tell us.
So if I see him getting ready to light up Varric, then
Well, it's hard to tell. All you've seen is that he has caught him in the act.
what are we doing, boss?
kill.
And so I will shoot at Varric.
What are you going to shoot him with?
My longbow.
Okay, go ahead.
$13.
That hits.
2 damage.
Plus dex.
Is it plus dex?
It's every weapon gets plus their threat modifier.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
It's a finesse weapon, so it's plus dex. How many damage?
Then it's 5.
2 plus your dex is 3 is 5 total?
Yeah.
Great.
Gotta count how many rounds is going.
All right, so you shot him with the bow. Okay, then he's going to use his action to disengage, and he is going to flee down the steps and cast invisibility on himself.
Is Fairy Fire an action or a reaction?
Almost certainly an action.
What about the big guy?
Actually, he can't cast invisibility and disengage, so you guys will both get an attack of opportunity on him.
Wonderful.
Actually, you won't because you're not in base to base, but you go ahead.
All right. Landed on top, but it's a 5.
That's a no.
No, that's not going to cut it.
No.
Okay, so he's able to scurry away, get to the top of the steps, and kind of vanish over the edge, and then vanish. Boop. Blink out invisibility. Still able to be shot, just with disadvantage.
It's gonna take them ages to get down. Them
What about the
stairs.
big guy?
He is still starfished on the top of the steps.
So he's not moving.
He has stupided himself to death.
That's
Oh, man.
that's where our friend Salvatore is headed.
So I guess I will fly after him,
Okay.
and I will attempt to hit him with Fairy Fire.
Okay. Tell us how it works.
So, I make a 20-foot cube, which will probably be the stair that I think he's on.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll have to pass a 12 dex check.
12.
And, yeah, if he passes, it doesn't matter.
Save or suck.
He has passed. So nothing happens there?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now that brings us to Varric. Right now, Varric went, and then Caspian, we skipped you. You had your reaction,
Yeah.
but you were supposed to have a turn as well.
I don't care about Varric. I'm gonna shoot the chain,
Okay.
and I'm gonna yell at him. Do you think we should follow the bear or break the chain? Salvatore.
I think we should stay together. So
Well,
we should
that's
probably,
not working so well.
So we should probably go after the bear.
I'm gonna fire at the chain again and start making my way towards the stairs.
You can fire at the chain. Okay, fire.
1.
1. That's a miss.
Yeah.
And then you're going to use your action or your movement to move towards the steps.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're going to use your action to climb on your next turn?
Yeah.
I guess you can climb with your movement, right?
You can definitely fall with your movement.
It's 10 feet, right? I don't think.
Yeah, it's 10 feet down, so it's a slow go. It's all unless you just
Fly down.
YOLO it, you know.
Matt, you got another die over there?
Yeah.
Make him give you the 2 dice that he's got.
20.
Okay. So then Salvatore, you try to use fairy fire on him. He continues to do what he does best and run. And that brings us back to Caspian again.
Climbing down.
You're climbing down. Are you going to turn around and pop a shot at the chain?
No, I'm done with
Are
that.
you going to leave the chain? Okay.
I give up.
Are you going to shoot at Varric?
I don't care about
You're not
Eric.
gonna
I
shoot.
hope he dies.
Are you going to shoot at Salvatore?
No.
No. All right.
I'm not shooting anybody.
Okay,
For
if
the
you're not
record.
doing anything, you're going to hear a voice.
I love
Don't stupid
hearing
yourself to
voices.
death.
It seems like my my thought was correct. As long as you're engaging in some sort of mental activity, it's not going to fuck you hard.
Give me a Constitution, Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
11.
Roll a d4 for me.
3.
Reduce your Wisdom by 3.
What are you down to in wisdom there, buddy?
Low.
That doesn't make future wisdom.
Still
checks
alive.
Okay, Salvatore.
I will continue to shoot at the chain.
You're going to shoot the chain. Okay, go ahead.
Eight.
That's a hit.
10 damage. Or, sorry, 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. You feel like one more shot, and it'll break the chain.
Am I doing anything while this is happening?
We're going to get to that, so just sit tight. Sit
You,
tight.
you hit a point where, like, he can't transition without giving away the game.
I tell you what. Why don't you write me a whisper about what it is that you're doing, and
Can I see the book?
Yeah, let me move all my stuff off of it.
and then outside. At this point, Varric is almost
I'll trade you
vanished.
if you need space.
Just take it.
So, Caspian, what is your plan?
I'm just making my way as quickly as I can to the doorway.
You're going to
Bear went
continue climbing down at a reasonable pace. Great. And inside, I'm waiting for a whisper here from Ioric is telling me what he's doing. Yeah, okay.
That's self-explanatory enough for you?
Yeah, roll me a d20, please.
I get 2 attacks per turn.
Okay, roll me 2d20.
It was 8 and 18.
Okay, and roll me roll damage.
Ooh. And that was unfortunately, a D4. 7 total.
So yeah, so as you're descending down, finally, you feel a change of pressure in the room as one of the chains, the one you've been attacking, breaks free from the wall, and the sound that you would expect from that metal chain doesn't sound that way. Instead, it is a gong, and the whole room vibrates this and echoes this sound as everything freezes in time for a second, even like the dust particles in the air. The chain remains in position for a second as it's released from the wall, and then it falls slack to the ground and disintegrates into bits and pieces, leaving only one final chain on the other side of the room. And what is your reaction? He rolls the dice.
Yes! Yes! Brother!
What did you roll?
0s and a 7.
07?
I think-
So your reaction is you pull the dice from the box, you chuck them at the ground, and where did the dice go? They just land right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to
And-
kind of try. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter where they go.
And with that sound,
Right now.
there is a second whoosh of pressure in the room as the chain on the far side of the room also releases from the wall, and you hear a gong, and the whole room vibrates again. It starts shaking, and then that chain drops to the ground, and then the chains both suck into the building, just like a anchor on a battleship being just reeled in as they both fly inside the building.
This is either about to go really well for me or really bad. Because you don't know the things I know.
I know that the bear
And you are so far away.
seems to be doing pretty well, just winging it.
Winging it is the only thing that has worked.
It is.
Every plan has failed. Don't do it. I don't want to roll a D6. I don't want to roll a D4.
And then go ahead and give me a
Don't say it. Don't say the words.
wisdom saving throw
Mother.
for rolling the dice.
Oh, him.
15.
15. Okay, you're good. All right, so I'm going to tell you what happens now after we take a little break, and then we'll jump right back into
Not cool,
room
bro.
number 5.
That's not
What are you,
okay.
Howie Mandel?
That's not okay. You're not cool, bro.
I'll tell you what's in
You're
the
not
box.
supposed to cliffhanger
right after
the
this.
staff.
Yeah, it's messed up, man.
5-room dungeon, it's a 5-room dungeon. Room 1, guarded entrance. Room 2, puzzle or roleplay challenge. Room 3, a trick or setback. Room